I thought I thought we were done with this, honestly. With the whole Count Dankula YouTube trial, where this YouTuber was put in jail for his Nazi pug video. Was it funny? Nah. Was it offensive? Okay. Was it shitposting? Definitely. However, should you be allowed to say those things in a free country? Well, that's what we're unfortunately here to talk about again. This is where the UK is at right now. London is now the leader in acid attacks in the world. But no, a rapper's lyrics on Instagram, that's the real problem, okay? Forget knife attacks, words are the real daggers. This is where police resources should go, okay? To stop these grossly offensive people. Ugh, you bigots. In the latest example of people in the UK being too offended, a 19-year-old girl from Liverpool was charged with a hate crime for posting rap lyrics to her Instagram account. The lyric in question? The girl posted Snap Dogg's I'm Trippin' lyrics, that's right, not Snoop Dogg, Snap Dogg, can't keep up with these names, to her Instagram account to pay tribute to a boy who was killed in a car accident. Now, the article I referenced for this story doesn't go into detail about the boy, but it does explain why these lyrics are legally grossly offensive. The article states, a screenshot from the Instagram post passed to hate crime unit PC Dominique Walker, who told the court the term was grossly offensive to her as a black woman and to the general community. I like how someone legitimately thought a screenshot of this post would be of interest to their superiors. Like, a girl quoted a black rapper using the word, better call in the big guns. Let's compare this case to the Count Dankula one. In both cases, no one was really offended except for one person who then had the power to bring a hate crime charge. In Count Dankula's case, it was a Jewish community leader who took offense to his Nazi dog video and brought the hate crime charge. Here, it's a black woman, Dominique Walker, who's ranking in British law enforcement and has an issue with the word. And herein lies the problem with having avenues to define words and speech as hate crimes. One person gets offended, just one, or doesn't agree with your controversial opinion, and the next thing you know, you're being charged with a criminal offense just for speech. Now, I won't go into too much depth here as I've already covered this law in my Count Dankula video, which you can watch here, but basically a Communications Act of 2003 makes it so that intent behind a word or speech does not matter, and the word or speech itself is enough to be deemed hate speech and a hate crime so long as one person is offended and brings the charge. What's interesting to me about this case as opposed to Count Dankula was that she didn't create the content, she merely regurgitated it to Instagram. She didn't write the lyrics, she was just quoting the rapper. However, her intent behind the content doesn't matter. If she uses the word in any context and anyone is offended, it's enough to deem it hateful and therefore hate speech. If the word is truly criminally offensive by itself, why didn't British police go after Jay-Z when he performed multiple songs containing the lyric at the Glastonbury Festival? Was Dominique Walker's not offended then? Now, I understand that Jay-Z is black, and the girl who posted this to her Instagram is white. However, it's important to remember that she was quoting a black rapper. If you're not allowed to quote someone, what can you do with words at all? Now, as I'm white, the word isn't really in my daily vocabulary. However, should it be a criminal offense for me to say that word? Even if I'm being respectful and I'm not saying the word, does that preclude me from listening to a song where a black rapper says the word? What if I want to quote my favorite rap song to my friend and I want him to check it out? Can I not say the word then? And this is where a court deciding what the intent behind your words are is doing a huge disservice to freedom of speech. Sure, the word can be used to verbally attack black people. There's no question about that. But if I'm quoting Jay-Z lyrics, I think we all know that I'm just jamming out to my favorite song and not trying to attack a whole group of people. We know better than this. We shouldn't silence people when they quote someone, especially when that person has the right to say that word, such as Jay-Z in a rap song. So why don't the courts know better than this? As an American, I've always had an image of what British police were like.
Sergeant Angel?
Morning, the Swans escaped.
The Swans escaped?
Yeah.
Right, and where's the Swan escape from exactly?
The castle.
Oh yeah, and who might you be?
Mr. Staker. Yeah, Mr. Peter Ian Staker.
P.I. Staker.
Yeah.
Right, piss taker. Come on!
Yes, Mr. Staker. We'll do everything we can. Can you describe it to me?
It's about 2 foot tall, long, slender neck,
Yeah.
kind of orange and black bill.
Anything else?
Well, it's a swan.
But isn't it sad and really disappointing that even the comedic ones and the ones of satire took on issues far greater than words on the internet? Oh, and I read up on Dominique Walker. She says she wants to be the first black woman police constable and do good for society. You may think that getting social justice warrior hate speech brownie points is the way to achieve your goal and do good for society, but it's not. Get out there and solve real crimes. Why don't you help explain why acid and knife attacks are on the rise in the UK? Get to the bottom of that. And to anyone who thinks that reposting lyrics from a black rapper containing the word is an attack on all black people if the poster isn't black, how thin-skinned are you to get offended on Instagram? If you are offended, there is a solution to this, and it's not jailing people for hate speech. Just get off the internet. As always, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, share it with a friend, and click subscribe. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter where you can suggest what you'd like to see next. Until next time, see ya.